Hi everyone, this is the hair tutorial for the Pee-wees, Petites, and Senior Competition team. So for every single dance this year, your hair will be in a low slicked ponytail with a side part over the left eye. So it always is a smart idea to do your hair wet, fresh out of the shower. It helps keep it secure and tight. You just want to take a little bit of hair gel. I already did that in her hair. You're going to put a little bit on your hands, you're going to rub it through. Pull it through the hair all the way down to the tips. This helps to keep it in place and to really smooth out that hair. Afterwards, you're gonna brush it out. Okay. So remember, the part's going to be over their left eye. So when you're standing behind your dancer, you're gonna go over their left eye. A fine tooth comb, you're gonna take the back end of it, that's gonna help keep the part nice and straight. So I guide my part from the inside of her eyebrow. So that's where I know where I'm gonna part the hair. So I'm just gonna kind of draw like an imaginary line up her head. I separate the hair, making sure it's nice and straight. And then I use the opposite side of the comb to kind of brush it out. Wanting to make sure, you could use the tip of the comb to make sure that it is straight the way that you want it. Okay, and the part's gonna go back just until like the top of the head, right? Like the part where the head starts to curve over. You don't want the part to be too long. You don't want it to go all the way down the back of the head. Just a little bit. It's maybe about 3 or 4 inches long. Okay. So now you're going to brush the hair out. Okay. Tuck it behind the ears. And you're going to start pulling it using your brush back into a low ponytail. So the ponytail is going to be really low, sitting on the nape of the neck. So almost like it's not even in a ponytail at all. It's just going to be pulled back nice and low. So keep pulling it back with that brush, smoothing it out. You're going to want to take your fine tooth comb to do the final smoothing. This is going to pull it really tight. So you're going to follow all the way through that part. Make sure you're pulling the hair nice and smooth. The back of the head should be going down straight. I will show you what it looks like after I get it into the ponytail. Then you're going to follow the curve around. Pulling that all in. Nice and smooth in the front, no flyaways. Then you're going to take a rubber band. Sorry, honey. Nice and tight. If they say ow, that means you're doing it right. You're going to take a rubber band that's the same color as your dancer's hair, a blonde, a light brown, a black, a dark brown, and you're going to fasten that ponytail. Nice and tight. Double loop it. So before I double loop, I notice that I have like a little bump back here, so I'm just gonna brush it out, make sure that it's smooth. Stop playing with your ear. Okay, and then this way I'm going to pull it back again in my second scrunchie. Okay, so let's show you what it looks like back there. So see how it's going straight from the top down, and then at the sides pull in. You're going to take your hairpiece and you're going to make sure that the rhinestones go on the top. And you're going to fasten that with a double loop, or as tight as you can make it. Making sure that it's covering the rubber bands. You want to brush out that ponytail. I really suggest these hair sticks. They're like a hair balm and it kind of looks like a mascara. It really helps to keep the hair nice and flat from flying away. It takes care of all of those flyaways. So you can kind of just brush that into the hair. Lainey gets a lot of flyaways in the front, so I find that when I put this in her hair, it helps the hair from sticking up. Again, I got this off Amazon. It works very well. Then you always want to do one final hairspray. Close your eyes, close your mouth. Nice and slicked. We don't want that hair coming out of place. Take your fine tooth comb, smooth and brush it out. Make sure all those hairs are down. If you have wavy or curly hair, you might want to blow dry that ponytail nice and straight. If you prefer to keep it curly or wavy, just make sure that you put hair gel in it so it's not frizzy and flying away. Make sure the ponytail looks nice. If you have straight hair, you want to keep brushing it as it dries or blow dry it dry so it doesn't get knotty and straggly looking. And your hair will stay like that for every single dance.